Hi, I'm Linda Pazing, and I'm sorry that I haven't been able to be here for this dinner tonight. But Dennis and I are very excited, and first of all, I want to thank you that you're going to be sending the third RBC team of high schoolers to Honduras. Dennis and I have been involved down there for 15 years, and the Lord has just unfolded more and more opportunities down there. And we're so thankful that you are willing to get behind these kids and to be part of his work down there. The particular team this year is going to be a little different than before. In the past, we worked in Tegucigalpa only, and there's like a branch or another work that goes on in a smaller town about an hour and a half from Tegucigalpa that has asked us to come. They've asked us to come for a couple of years, and so I feel privileged and excited to be able to take RBC's youth to a work that we haven't been to before, but know the pastor and his wife very well. And this being my home church means a special blessing for us to be able to have you be a part of it and to feed into the outgoing work and the farther reaching work than what's been going on in Tegucigalpa.
I want to go to Honduras this summer because I think it will be a good opportunity to get a better understanding of what missions is really like overseas and to just get a good taste of what it's like to serve God outside of the country and the usual ways that we would serve Him here. And I also want to be able to grow my relationship with the Lord as we get ready to prepare to go on the trip and also as we're serving Him on the trip.
I'm really looking forward to just going to a third world country just to just learn about what it's like there and just, I guess, learn to be more thankful for the privileges that we have here in America.
I am really excited about going and learning about their culture as well as learning how it actually is to be a missionary. It is my goal to one day be a missionary, so I think it would be a really cool experience to go there.
I have a lot of respect for the Pazings, and I really want to surround myself with the kind of faith that they have in God. I just hope that I can really learn from that and that it would really strengthen my faith.
I want to be able to put other people before myself more often, and I think this will really stretch me out of my comfort zone and challenge me to do that.
I'm going to Honduras this summer just to get out of my comfort zone, to experience something new, to basically spread the love of Christ to those who may not have experienced it before.
I hope that through visiting another location very different from Racine, Wisconsin, I'll be able to grow spiritually and go out of my comfort zone in evangelizing to people who are really different from the people in Wisconsin.
The first obvious reason to go to Honduras is to make a change, but for me it's more of I want to go there and obviously I want to go there and serve and hope and make God remember it. I don't care if I'm not remembered. I don't care if I'm immediately forgotten when I leave. As long as that seed is planted and God is remembered at least a little, my mission is accomplished.
I'm just excited to go to Honduras this summer just to see what God is like to people who are outside of America and places that don't have things like we have it and don't have the benefits we have. And I would like to see how it encourages them and makes them live their lives.
Ever since I've gotten saved, I've just had a love for wanting to be a missionary and reaching out to people. So this was a cool opportunity to be able to do that in a different country.
I'm really excited to go on this trip this summer because I've never been out of the country before, so I'm a little nervous about leaving the USA. I'm a little nervous about sharing just like in a different place, but I am really excited to go and talk to the kids, like share stories with them at VBS. I'm excited to share my testimony with them and just get to know them. Even though there is that language barrier, we do have the translator, so I'm extremely excited. It's going to be a great new opportunity.
God's been putting in my mind that I might want to become a missionary and making decisions towards that. And so this is going to be a good practice, a good sample of what being a missionary would look like. But I'm also excited for where we get to put on a bit of a VBS for the kids. And I've heard how lots of people come from all over, and they're always really excited about that, so I'm really looking forward to that.
I just really wanted to go somewhere other than America this year to just really, and go down to Honduras just to experience what they live and what they go through and how they glorify and love the Lord.
Not only am I excited for the trip itself, I'm also excited for the weeks leading up to the trip. We're doing a whole bunch of things, just a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, a lot of reading that I think will help me a lot to grow and prepare for the trip.
We are going to be doing Bible reading plans. We're going to be reading specific books. We're going to be doing service and just so many other things to help prepare us for this trip.
Initially, when we go on Tuesday, will be a travel day, and right from the airport, we're going to be going right out to this town and getting set up on the first day. Then we'll be doing a 3-day vacation Bible school, inviting people, kids. The kids will come. It will be quite the thing, and it will be an outreach into the neighborhood. And then we will have the 3-day vacation Bible school will be just part of the day. Students will be giving testimonies in the evenings. There will be evening meetings, but there will be a big culminating activity on Friday night. And after that night, we'll be there till Saturday morning, and on Saturday morning, we will leave there to go back to Tegucigalpa by the church that we actually are involved in. And they have another work outside the city and about 15 minutes away that is called, the town is called Las Lomitas. So we'll just walk right in on that one. That takes place every Saturday afternoon. It's a discipleship program that they have going there. And we will be part of that. Saturday night, there will be a youth activity. I have some ideas that I would like to see some outreach in the area right around the church that, if possible, we'll be able to participate in. Sunday morning, we'll go to the local church that we're a part of, Iglesia Renacer. And then on Monday in the morning, we're hoping to be able to go to a public school and be able to minister there. We've been able to do that freely in the past, bring Bibles to share from, share testimonies, and Honduras is still very open to the gospel and Bible, even in public school situations. And on Tuesday, we'll be returning home.
It'll be a good challenge just going to a different part of the world, just seeing what their daily routines are like, and seeing how life is lived down there. And it's just something that I never really considered was a possibility at this stage in my life. So it's really encouraging and exciting.
I'm especially excited about VBS because I've been in it and helped in it here, but I feel like it would be a great experience to run a VBS in Honduras. And I am also excited for the services that we're going to do at night, and just to see the joy of Christ and all the people in Honduras, and hopefully get newer people to come when we go door to door and invite them.
We're going to be doing skits with them and acting out Bible stories, playing games with them, and just getting to know them and loving them would be will be a great experience.
I'm also really looking forward to praising and worshiping in a different community and a different church, and working with different age groups.
Some people may ask, what about that innocent person in this faraway country that's never heard of God? And what I want to remember is that person doesn't exist. All of sin and fall short of the glory of God, and that's what that's something that encourages me to go and preach the gospel to them, because I desperately want them to know God and to not be walking in the blind.
How I expect to grow from this trip is just like having a greater love for missions and other people.
I'm also really excited to see God work in our lives and the other students' lives, and see how we'll be able to impact the lives of other people back here at home when we return from the trip.
I pray that this trip would just strengthen me really with my reliance on Christ, and that just that knowing that the missions field, even that it has been known to open up people's eyes to just the way that other people live in different countries with just the poverty and the violence that they're surrounded by. I pray that this would just open my eyes to just how lucky I am and how blessed I am.
I'll also be able to bring these qualities home and see where my place in missions and ministry is within our community and our church, and I think that'll be especially good for me as I graduate.
Throughout this trip, I'm really hoping to develop an appreciation for how blessed I am here. I also really want to develop a love just for people in other countries and for missions, and I really want to spread the love that Christ has so lavishly given to me just to these other people.
I'm interested to see like how the gospel plays out like in their lives.
I'm excited to go out there and just learn how to work with things that we don't have here in America, and just to find out how to do things when we're lacking, like necessities, and just to put all my faith in the Lord and just power through.
Some prayer requests for me as I prepare to go and as we're on the trip is just for a soft heart and just a willingness to let God work in my life, and that I would have an obedient and servant-like attitude as we're on the trip and serving Him and others, and also for safety as we'll be traveling down there and interacting with the people there.
And I just pray that seeing this would soften my heart towards the things that God is trying to teach me and trying to show me. I just pray, and I pray that you would pray that these things would just really affect us and affect the group, and that we would just see Christ's love through this.
Pray for us that we would just all be moved by this trip, that we would be grown and we'd be able to see just how other cultures are compared to ours, how blessed we are, and how we can help others.
That we would not be nervous about anything, that we would be calm, and just pray that the Lord would do mighty things through each and every one of us, and that we would be bold to share the gospel with the people of Honduras.
Ways that you can pray for me as I prepare to go on this trip is that I don't let the materialistic things and preparations get in the way of what God is really doing and growing us, and then also that there will be unity within our group so that we can accomplish everything that God has in store and not be stumbling blocks.
That I would just have a servant's heart as I go on this trip, that I wouldn't be focused on myself, that I wouldn't be worrying about travel or just different personal things, but I'd be focused on showing these people Christ and spreading the gospel just to them and loving them.
If you could just pray for me that I'll maintain a clear mindset while I'm there, and that I'll actively seek opportunities to share the word with others, and also that I won't catch any foodborne disease, I would really appreciate it.
I would just ask you to pray that I have a whole heart on this trip, and I just serve and don't think about myself, and I just keep the focus on what we're doing there.
I think a prayer request that you guys should just pray for me is just to not get into my head just to do this trip, just to go somewhere, but just to keep in mind that I am going to glorify the Lord and to see how others live, just to serve them and not myself.
We covet your prayers. We would love to have you ask any questions of us that you might have or concerns. We will be in contact with you and working on this until we actually go in August, and working together as a team. And I just can't thank you enough, and thank the Lord that He's allowed our home church to be a part of this and to be an encouragement to the people down there that we have so grown to love, and seen how the Lord has done a mighty work through them down there. Thanks.